Every single day, I wake up looking out for a coincidence. About 2 years ago, I was traveling with my best friend's mom. We checked in the night before. We got to the airport. Everything was going great. We went to our boarding gates. And then I saw someone I had done some work with in the past. So we said our hellos. We sat down beside each other. So it was him, me, and my best friend's mom. And then we got talking. It was just a nice conversation. And then it was time to board. We went into the plane. Come to find out that we were literally sitting down next to each other in the same arrangements that we sat down next to each other when we were sitting at the boarding gate side. So essentially, it was him, me in the middle, and her by the window seat. And I just kept thinking, what are the odds that one, I'm on the same flight with this guy? Two, we see each other at the boarding gate and we sit down in this arrangement. Three, we board our flights and we're literally sitting down in the same arrangement here again. Like something about that intrigued me in a way where I felt like this is something, there's something to this. Do you ever get those experiences where you're thinking of someone and they call you immediately, or you go somewhere you haven't been in a long time and all of a sudden you meet people that you just know you need for such a time that you are in life? This is what synchronicities are. Synchronicities are a series of events that happen that are honestly the hand of God. I call them the hand of God or a gold touch. And every day that I experience a synchronicity or what you would call a coincidence, I feel so alive. I feel alert. I feel wired. I feel in tune with life. It doesn't happen every day, but the days it happens, it makes me feel more alive. Nothing makes me feel as alive as seeing something that I could never have planned just happen on its own, something that I could not have orchestrated. First of all, I had to say that nothing is random, and I'm sure you already know that nothing is random. The most random things are absolutely not random. You collaborate with things to bring them to life. The way synchronicities work is that they collaborate with your ability to be aware and your ability to follow through for you to experience it, and not just experience it, but for you to spot one and know that you have just witnessed a synchronicity. Yesterday, I was thinking about something very intently. Like it's a major decision I'm about to make, and I kept thinking and thinking and just brooding on it and trying to figure out how I'll go about it. Then today, it was at the back of my mind, it was in my subconscious, and then I got a Substack notification. Someone followed me on Substack, so I went to check out their profile. Come to find out that around the same time yesterday, when I was thinking about this thing, he was also doing his own research in the same area and published a Substack article about it. I know I say this thing very cavalierly right now, but honestly, my immediate reaction was, you can't make this up. What are the odds that someone I didn't know and who didn't know me were thinking around the same things? And I'm thinking about it, I'm brooding about it, and he, in his own way, has written a whole article about it that answered the questions that I was asking myself. This is what synchronicities are. They're events that happen that seem too random, but it's also just too perfect to be random. What are the odds that I'm visiting a town that I haven't been to in a very long time, and I decide to take a walk to the bank on this day and I see someone from high school that I haven't seen in over 10 years? What are the odds of that happening? See, my favorite things in life are coincidences. The best things that have happened to me, I did not plan them. I happened on them. I stumbled into them. It doesn't mean I didn't play my part. The things that I got that I had to apply for, I applied for them. But if I'm being honest with you, the things that got me those things did not have anything to do with my application. My application was just my way of collaborating with God. Even the greats that we admire, when you look at their story, you find that the significant events did not happen because they planned it. It happened because they found themselves somewhere, or they were in a situation that was just very unlikely, and they took advantage of it. Don't leave anything to chance, but leave everything to chance. So there's someone I used to work with that would tell me, don't leave anything to chance. Cross your T's, dot your I's, play your part, do every single thing you're supposed to do. All you can do is do your part. All you can do is not be sloppy. Synchronicities rely on you to follow through, because the earlier you realize that you cannot plan every single detail of your life, you can't even plan 20% of your life. Like, all you can do is your part. All you can do is collaborate with God to make everything come through. Say yes more. You don't know what you're saying yes to. You don't know where your yes could lead. There was something I applied for, and they started asking me to gather certain proofs of something, and I was just like, I've never consciously tried to build my portfolio in a way that presents me as something of some sort. But because I said yes to a few things that are out of my ordinary, I was able to gather enough proof for that certain application, and I got what I was applying for. Be conscious. Always be conscious, always be alert. Wherever you are, don't lose guard. Like, you meet someone, don't act like you're the best thing since sliced bread. You never know who that person could be. Actually be interested in people. You meet someone and you're just in a hurry to leave that situation, you have to be more aware and alert than that, because certain things happen for a reason. And so when you meet someone, ask yourself, why is this happening? Like, what could be the reason why this is happening? Don't always focus on being behind the scenes. You never know what that experience could do for you. Also, be grateful when you experience those little coincidences. When something happens and you know that typically this does not happen, like, you found yourself in something that almost feels like there's a glitch in the universe. When those types of things happen, be grateful, like say thank you, Lord. Like that happened, and I'm honored to have witnessed that. So I'm honored to have been remembered in that way. Be grateful for coincidences. You see, when these things happen to me in my day to day, I am filled with joy because it's what reminds me that I am not in control of my life. I don't want to be God. I don't know how many of you want to be God and want to control every single detail, want to plan out every detail. I don't want to be God. I don't want to do that. And I acknowledge that I'm not even God in that way. So I collaborate with God to bring the things I think about to life. I'm doing this video today because I want you to be very open minded, actually being alert, being in tune, not waiting for something to pass so much that you forget to stay alive in the moment. So wherever you find yourself, just be alert, be awake, be in tune. Don't slip through it. Don't be sedated through it. Participate actively because that's the only way you can take in moments that you'll remember when the time comes and it will be needful. What I'm trying to tell you is this: things can collaborate with you to give you a sense of awareness and direction on what you're doing. If only you'd be open-minded to collaborate with life. You can't know every single detail of your life. You can't plan for every single detail. You can't plan everything. You need to open your mind to things showing you signs. Open your mind to signs. Open your mind to synchronous events. Take advantage of coincidences. Take advantage of miracles, because I call them little miracles in our day. At this point, I lost the sound, and so I will just be recording a voiceover to wrap up this video. This is what I want to leave with you. I want you to remain curious. I want you to remain conscious. I want you to be alert. And I want you to follow the edge, follow your curiosities, because it's those moments that are pregnant with chance encounters, and it's those chance encounters that lead us to opportunities that we would have never imagined, as long as you play your part, as long as you do what you're supposed to do. Till next week.